3 things that you should know about trans people for Pride Month. 1. Language is important. I am not transgendered with that ED at the end. I am transgender. Nothing happened to me to make me trans. I just am. And if you're not trans, you're cisgender. You're not cisgendered because nothing happened to you to make you not trans. 2. Being transgender is not a choice. I can choose to tell you that I'm transgender, but just like you didn't choose to not be transgender, I didn't choose to be transgender. I just am. The narrative that I one day became or decided to be transgender can be very harmful because it dismisses the history of our identities. Which brings me to 3. Being transgender is not new. Yes, reports show that more people identify as trans or non-binary than they have in recent decades, but people are not becoming transgender, they're just learning the words to describe themselves. Trans people have always been here. In fact, the earliest records date all the way back to ancient Mesopotamian times. Today's binary ideals of gender were forced upon the world by European colonizers who were trying to control and maintain power over societies they colonized. But before colonization, gender diversity was welcomed and even celebrated by indigenous peoples around the world. Colonizers found forcing this gender binary to empower men to control over women would fracture a society from inside out. So oftentimes those that didn't fit that gender binary, trans and queer people, we were killed first. Indigenous genocide, transphobia, and white supremacy are cut from the same cloth. Trans people are actually not new. Transphobia is. It's important to remember that everybody is harmed by the gender binary. Cis men have felt not man enough. Cis women have felt not woman enough. So this Pride, do not forget about trans people. Do not forget the origins of Pride as a fight for all of our rights.